What's up guys, Noor here and welcome to Book of Showtime Chapter 11. As always, if you enjoy these videos, make sure to leave a like and share with your friends. And if you have a topic you'd like for me to cover for Book of Showtime, leave it in the comment section down below or anywhere you can reach me on social media or the Book of Showtime Discord. So 3 years ago when I was a Twitch streamer, I was doing my annual streaming event called Summer Gauntlet, and during Summer Gauntlet I would do a top 7 list live on the air from topics given to me by my viewers called Showtime 7s. I guess you could say that this was what inspired Book of Showtime, like this was like the nucleus for the idea that would become this channel. But anyway, last year I did a playthrough of Resident Evil 3 for my other YouTube channel, and I decided to do my top 7s there as well, as I still have plenty of lists but no place to show them. On the last episode of the series, I did a top 7 list on downgrades in gaming. This included Saints Row 4, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and Black Ops Cold War, among others. And my number one downgrade wasn't a game, but a genre: sports sims. Seriously, every sports series at some point has had a game that was a lesser product than the year prior. Madden, FIFA, The Show, NBA 2K, all of them at some point have taken a step back. And while it would be an exhausting task to go through each franchise and find the outliers, it's easier to sit and explain why all sports series suffer the inevitable downgrade. Number 1. Annual releases. This can apply to every game, but sports games have always dropped annually to keep up with their real-world counterparts. Now, it's understandable that you have to release a yearly installment to add new players, adjust rules, or even change team logos and locations. But look at it like this: you have to put out a game, release updates, and support it for at least 6 to 8 months, all while working on the next installment on the side. This doesn't offer much breathing room for making a quality product, and rushing or crunching a game isn't good for anyone. WWE 2K20 was a terrible, broken mess, and after taking a year off, 2K then put out one of the best games in franchise history, proving that games need time to cook and be nurtured. Number 2, innovation hindered by real life. Sports games at the end of the day are simulators. They're designed to recreate the feel and experience of watching a live sports event. But if the sport itself isn't changing anything, then neither can the video game. If the NFL doesn't change any rules, Madden can't either. You can only change how you run and jump so many times in these games, and I feel like within 5 years or so, the only thing that will change with these games might be the graphics, as the gameplay does have a ceiling. Number 3, massive profitability from limited purchases. My Team, Ultimate Team, Diamond Dynasty. These are some of the card collecting modes that have dominated sports games the last decade. For those who don't know, these modes see players either grinding or spending real money to buy packs that unlock players to build a team with and compete against others online. Over a game's lifecycle, they'll release themed and special event players, and then when the next game drops, it's all for nothing. You start collecting from scratch. Maybe you get a bonus or two for playing in consecutive years or for pre-ordering the game's special edition, but I'm willing to bet those cards become obsolete within a month. But I'm not here to sell you on this mode. No, I'm here to tell you how much these modes influence the game's profits. People spend hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year on packs and in-game currency. I've watched one of my friends drop bands on these modes, and I'll come clean, I spent quite a bit of money on MLB 16 and 17. Players like my friend are exactly who devs want to pander to. They make money selling a copy of the game, then hundreds more selling the same recycled content each year. Where a game like Rainbow Six Siege has to spend countless hours and a lot of money into developing a new character, 2K just has to take a new picture of Kevin Durant, add a filter, bump his stats, and boom, they'll make thousands of dollars. If you're making millions off of just a small portion of your base doing very little, why would you be motivated to make a better product? Lastly, number 4, lack of competition and alternatives. EA does NFL, soccer, and hockey. 2K does basketball and wrestling. Sony does baseball. Everyone has their own piece of the sports world, but it wasn't always like this. In the 2000s, there was a deep competition in the sports world where everybody was making all types of sports games. 2K is famous for basketball, but they pushed out football and baseball games. EA had the NBA Live Series and MVP Baseball instead of just Madden and FIFA. There were alternatives to these games, which made customers really have to think about which side of the fence they wanted to stand on. And this is a good thing. 2K had to put out a great basketball game because NBA Live was breathing down their neck. If MVP Baseball wasn't a home run, pun intended, people would play the show instead. Competition is healthy for the gaming industry because it means devs have to strive to make a great game. When there isn't any competition, it's bad for us as consumers. If Madden sucks, what are we gonna do? We can't go play NFL 2K anymore. We have to tolerate Madden in hopes EA improves the next iteration. If you look elsewhere within gaming, Fortnite has Apex, COD has Battlefield, Forza has Gran Turismo. There's alternatives almost everywhere but the sports genre, and it shows. Sports game developers don't try to do too much between releases because they simply don't need to. It's upsetting that this is the case with sports games because even though I don't keep up with basketball or football as much, I still enjoy playing these games with my friends and I would like to be able to comfortably buy them, but for all the reasons listed, it has to be a wait and see what the state of the game is after a month or waiting for the price to drop massively. In a perfect world, companies will release the game and then just update it for a couple of years or so to give each new installment the care it truly needs. Unfortunately, this is not the case, and we are stuck with a genre that is consistently in flux. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like and share this video with your friends. Let me know down below what you think about sports games suffering from consistent downgrades, and also what other games were downgrades too. Inshallah, I will see you in the next chapter.